Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Nicole and I post family, lifestyle and travel content. And at the minute we are in the middle of Vlogmas, which I absolutely love because I love all things Christmassy. Christmas is my favourite time of the year. I just love it so much. So I thought I would come on and share with you some gifts that I've been purchasing for other people, which might be people that you don't necessarily spend a lot of money on. So it could be children's teachers, it might be a long distance relative, people that you buy for but you don't necessarily spend an insane amount of money. Some of you might think that some of this stuff is quite expensive. I just want to preempt that obviously everyone's budget is different, and this is just some of the things that I've seen that I'm recommending, and hopefully they can range through a different wide range of budgets for everyone. If you do hear some noise in the background, that is my dog deciding to rub himself against his toy, which he was absolutely fine, sat there nice a minute ago when I started filming, so it's just typical. I'm surprised they're not jumping on me. And I'm sat in front of my nice cozy fire because currently I am without heating. My heating is not coming on. We're waiting for a part for the boiler. I'm just grateful I still have hot water and that I have a gorgeous fire that keeps me warm. But anywhere else in the house is freezing, so I'm sitting here and I actually really love this backdrop. It's very cozy and Christmassy. So anyway, less talking and let's get into the items that I have bought for people this Christmas. So something that is always a really good gift, and it's quite an easy gift to give, are pyjamas. If you find out what that person likes, if there's a specific character that they like or a specific style that they like, you can find some really inexpensive pyjamas. And I have had a few little girls that I needed to purchase for, and we don't obviously spend tons and tons of money. Some of these are for Secret Santas, so we don't even necessarily know the children very well, because these are ones that are friends of Penelope's, and children are very bad at knowing what their friends like. I'm like, what does she like? I don't know. So I've just gone with what Penelope likes. So first of all, I have got these Wicked pyjamas. We are mad Wicked fans in this house, and we're thinking who else wouldn't be, right? So these pyjamas are for a lovely little girl, and these were only £8 in Home Bargains, so I thought they were really inexpensive. You've got long trousers and they are satin style ones, and I thought they was just really pretty pyjamas, and they look more expensive than what they are, so if you wanted to try and get away with that. And they didn't have a lot left in stock in the Home Bargains near me, but they do keep getting them back in, so if they don't have them, try again or ask if they'll ring another Home Bargains nearby and they might be able to find them. Looking with pyjamas, these ones I saw in the Home Bargains near me and I thought, oh my god, the kids are going to go crazy for them, but they are now pretty much going out as soon as they come in, so you have to make sure you keep checking. Are these little monster ones, but they look just like Labubu's. How cute are they? They also have matching adult ones of these, and they range from really little kids, so like 18 months up to adult sizes, but it's the middle size that keeps selling out really quick, which is the size I needed. So I've actually bought 11 to 12 for this child who is 10, so I'm hoping that she can just grow into these. And it has a little scrunchie on it, and again they were £8, so really inexpensive if you're looking for a nice gift. And we've bought a couple of these because I've done a few different Secret Santas, and I've put the pyjamas in for all of them. Thought they'd really love those. I know I would if I was the person getting that Secret Santa. And to fill out those Secret Santa gifts, we've actually added these notebooks in as well. They also had these in the Home Bargains. These were only a few pounds, but it added up to our limit for the Secret Santa, so I thought these were really cute. And I showed them in my last video when we went, but I just thought they were really nice, so I bought a few of these for some different children. So something we parents at school have always done is a combined class present, so we each chip in around £4 or £5 for a present, and then one of the parents volunteers to go and buy it, and then we end up getting them a really nice present rather than lots of little ones, and then you'd probably end up having to spend more to get something substantial anyway, so it works out a lot cheaper for everyone. And I have volunteered for Henry's class every year to do this. We have a lovely mum in year 6 that does it already, and I have volunteered in Henry's class, so I took a few inspirations from the mum that does it for Penelope's class on other years. But one thing that I have been getting the teachers every year, because I have done it every year now, for the Christmas present, is a ring from Pandora. So I'll show you the ring. So obviously we all know Pandora. It comes in a really nice gift bag. And this ring was £25, which I think is a really good price, but it looks really nice because it's from Pandora. and it's a little star ring. I don't know if it's picking it up on there. Oh, it's not picking it up. It's a band of stars all the way around, and then we put "from your little stars." So my goal is that by the time the kids leave school, that all the teachers have a star ring, and hopefully I've not left anyone out, and they'll all have a matching star ring. And I actually this year bought myself one, so I don't know if you can see it. It is just here. Focus. There we go. A band of stars all the way around. I thought it was just really cute, and it's something that they can keep and treasure and remember the children by, rather than everyone just buying all like random rubbishy gifts for them. So that is one of the presents that the teachers will be getting in their gift bag. The only thing I worry about is sometimes the teachers move around classes, and I'm like, have you already got a ring? I should have wrote it down really, which teachers have got the rings and not, because I'll probably end up doing the gifts for the rest of the years. We also added a candle in there, which I think is absolutely gorgeous. Gingerbread. I wish I'd have bought myself one. These were like $3.99 or something like that from Home Bargains, and the packaging is really cute. I also got a green one, which was like a forest one, and it's just a really nice design. I might have to pop back and get myself one. And then I also added in these little cars. How cute are these? The Christmas trees on top with shortbread biscuits. So these are just really nice filler present. They were like £2 or £3, and it's really good to just like add that in there as an extra. So if you bought something you feel like it doesn't look much, you add something like this. The tin makes it look more expensive, and it's just a really cute little gift, really Christmassy and festive. You also can't go wrong with a little bit of tipple, so we added in these rosé sparkling wine, which is just a small bottle, but it comes with a mini hot water bottle and also fluffy socks, and I thought they were really cute. I would love this gift. It is so sweet. So I thought that they were a really nice combined present for each of the teachers. They do have a couple of teachers in the class, so we tend to get the main teacher a little bit more, and then the other teachers pretty similar. I still get them the rings and things like that, because I do think the helpers are in there a lot as well. They might not be teaching the class, but they're helping with the kids all the time. So I'm hoping that the teachers like those gifts. And then I also picked up these gift bags. So if you're looking for some gift bag ideas, these gift bags with the little car, the Christmas tree on, got those from Home Bargains as well, and they were definitely under £1 because I didn't want to get really expensive gift bags. But how cute are they? And it might be a little bit late for your kids' class this year, but it's definitely something to think about for the end of year gifts and Christmas gifts, is doing like a combined like joint gift with the class, so you can get them all a nice gift. So something to think about for next year. So other than school teachers, my kids have a lot of extracurricular activities, so there is a lot of teachers in those that we will be getting for as well. Some of them will be getting more in-depth presents and some not so much. Some might be sharing gifts, but I'll show you what we have got for some of them. One item I'm taking inspo from my niece, who gave me this gift when we went to like a painting party at our house for autumn, so I've definitely robbed this idea off her. If she's watching, she'll know. So it is a really cute little Christmassy cup. So I've got these gingerbreads on. I think I picked this up from Asda. I've just been getting bits from different shops wherever I've been. This hair clip is definitely from Home Bargains. It's a really cute little bow design. I have two of them myself now, off Michelle. And then what I've also added in here is some marshmallows, like a marshmallow snowman, a sachet of hot chocolate, a little chocolate Santa, and then some extras. So because these are for adults, I've added in a vitamin C face mask and vitamin C eye mask there. So I've done a couple of these with different ones in, and I just thought they were really cute. I really appreciated getting these as a gift off Michelle when she did ours, and I thought they were really sweet. So I thought that another adult that was getting them might also like them as well. Can't get that back in there now. We're gonna have to rearrange, but it's just really thoughtful. If you've got someone that you don't want to spend absolutely loads on, but you want to make it look more thoughtful, I think this is a really nice way to go. It doesn't cost, it costs less than £10 to do this, but it probably looks like you've put a little bit more into there, so it's a really good cheap idea for a gift. So like I said, I've got a couple of these on the go, and I've got some different cups. That one has a gonk on there, if you can see that. And then I've got some others with like Santa on and things. So those are just extra filler presents, and those will be for some of Penelope's dance teachers. And you can't go wrong with your good old-fashioned tub of chocolate. These will be going tonight to Henry's martial arts. There's quite a few teachers there, and there's different ones that pop in and out, so I didn't want to get any one specific present. Henry does have the master that teaches his class, but a lot of the other teachers put so much effort into everything. I just thought I'll get a couple of tubs of chocolates and they can all just share them. I mean, and these are no mean feat. These are getting quite pricey now, but if you shop around, Tesco has been the cheapest that I've seen so far, because they have them on a club card offer, but you can always get them on a deal somewhere. I picked the ones that are my favourites. Roses and Heroes are always my favourites. Then Quality Street, and then Celebrations is my least favourite. Although Maltesers and Galaxy are my favourite chocolate, so you would think that that would be my absolute go-to. But at Christmas time, a Strawberry Roses is my absolute go-to. Dog's gonna go nuts because the postman's outside. He's not twigged. Oh, his ears are perking up. His ears are perking up. We're under attack. Oh. There we go. Right, buddy, it's okay. A couple of extra filler presents that I've got is a Wicked face mask and some Wicked lip glosses, lip balms. These are going to be going to the little girl who has the Wicked pajamas, because I love a theme, I stay on theme. So I was going to add those in one of the cups, and then I thought, no, why don't I give them to her and fill her present out with a few extra goodies. So that those are always a really good one to add in if you're looking for themed things, but then changing up like what the product is. I did think I was going to get stopped in the shop buying this for them to say you bought too many, but I did buy a whole tray of Terry's chocolate orange. I got these in Asda. They're £1.42 in there. It is the cheapest I've seen it. Whether it's still that price or not, the next one up would be Tesco's, which was £1.80 with a club card offer, but Asda's was £1.42. So I bought a full tray of 12, and as you can see, some of these have already gone out to people, but also I have eaten one. I'm naughty. But these are good to maybe have in, because unless you like me and you don't eat them all, if someone comes around and you've maybe forgotten something, you could give them a little Terry's chocolate orange, and it's just made like very thoughtful. Or they're really good for people that maybe you're not going to be spending a present on, but you just want to give them a little something. Can't go wrong with a Terry's chocolate orange. So we've got these for some of Penelope's people at dancing and what have you, and we're going to give those out. Or they might be good for just an extra like filler present in a stocking or in a gift bag if you want to fill it up. Can't beat a Terry's chocolate orange at Christmas time. But in Kieran's family, we don't actually really exchange gifts. They buy for the kids, but all their kids are grown up now, so we did used to buy for the kids, but we don't really tend to do gifts anymore, just to make it cheaper for everyone, because you could be continuously buying presents all the time. But what we do always get, Kieran's brother absolutely loves these biscuits from IKEA, so whenever we go to IKEA nearer to Christmas time, I always pick him up these gingerbread tin of biscuits. They did change it this year because it was a red tin and now it's green, so I hope it's the same one. And I've also bought us one as well. Oh, I might actually open those, I forgot about them. I thought I want to see what the hype is of these gingerbread thins. So those are for my brother-in-law. They're only a few pounds. We don't expect anything in return. It's just something a little thoughtful. But if you're in IKEA, look out for some little gifts like this, because they also have little chocolates and Christmas themed things and gingerbread houses, etc. And they could be really good for extra little gifts or stocking fillers, filler presents. So you can't beat a little bit of tipple sometimes. We are British and we like a good drink. So I have purchased these for some of Penelope's dance teachers. These have a candle in as well, so it makes it a little bit special. And like the present with the teacher is the same. It's the rosé sparkling wine, like a rosé prosecco. I really love this one. It's a nice one, and it is a smaller bottle because obviously I don't know how much these people drink. I don't want them to be forced to like be supplied with alcohol, but I just thought it was really nice with the candle as well. So I've got 2 of those for the dance teachers, and I actually need to wrap them because they're going tonight to dancing. This is how close we are to Christmas, guys. The presents are going out. I would also check as well what people do drink. Do they like certain things? Because I've had alcohol bought for me loads of times, and I'm not a massive drinker, to be honest with you. But we went out last week to a Christmas party with the dance school, and I saw the teacher drinking pink sparkling prosecco, so we know that she likes that. You've got to be a little bit thoughtful with something. You can't just like hand out stuff that's not going to be useful, although they can re-gift it if they want. I've done that with the occasional drink of alcohol, but it's good to know what they like. So on that subject, I have bought someone a bottle of Jack Daniels, and if you know what people like to drink, you can keep an eye out throughout the year for offers. So we got this on a club card offer and it was so cheap. I think I got it for like £13, and it was a very rare offer. They're normally about £18 on the offer, £20, so you can get them for under 20. I'm partial to a pink gin or a raspberry gin, so if anyone likes to buy me anything, that is what I like. I like a Gordon's one, so thank you very much. I'm also partial to a Pimm's, but more in the summertime, and I also kind of like tequila rolls if we're doing shots, but that's a whole other story. Not tequila, just tequila rolls. Another really great drink for this time of year is a mulled wine, and there's these pre-made ones that you can get in Asda. They probably sell them in other supermarkets as well, but I got this from Asda and they're around £2 to £3, really inexpensive. And what I like to do is get a stash of these in the house, so that if there's anyone that I've maybe left out or forgotten about, it's okay, I've got some backup presents, and it's Christmas themed. So many people love a mulled wine, and then you can also use them as filler presents because they're under £3. It's not too expensive, so if you want to fill out a gift, it looks like you spent quite a lot when really you're under the £5 bracket, which is amazing. You could, if you wanted to, get very experimental like we did at work, and you could make your own mulled wine. It does have a lot of ingredients, but it is really nice. We did it where each person brought in an ingredient. We had multiple bottles of red wine put in there, and then we put them into individual bottles with names on them and little decorations, which was a really nice fun activity. So that is something you could do yourself, but if you was doing it just on your own, it's probably going to work out quite pricey depending on how many people you are buying it for. When looking at kids' toys, one sure thing that my kids love is Lego, and Penelope is funnily enough getting right into Lego at the moment. She's never been really interested until last year. She wanted a Stitch Lego, and now she's all for wanting Lego, but you know Henry is obsessed with Lego. So when we buy other kids, I tend to try and find like a little Lego gift set. Lego is very pricey, so if you're looking at one of them big gift sets, you are looking at quite a lot of money, but these smaller ones here tend to be around the 10 to 15 mark, and if you get them on an offer, you can get them under £10. So there's a little boy, there is a little boy that I bought these for in our family, so I bought him two just to fill out the gift, but they're really nice as well as an extra filler present, a stocking stuffer, a gift bag, really lovely little gift for kids. And these we have done Star Wars and Ninjago because I'm not too sure on what sort of stuff he likes in terms of specific characters and things like that, but I'm sure he'll love just building these. Henry is obviously obsessed with this, but someone did buy him a Ninjago item for his birthday, which was a really nice Lego set, and he's loved that, so maybe we can get him onto some like different characters as well now. I'm hoping this little boy loves these as much as Henry does. So if you saw my come shopping at B&M where I took you on a full tour of the big B&M near me, I had loads more footage. I just couldn't fit it all in, but there was so many great gifts. But what I did love is the hair section. They have the brand Elle, which has been around a long time, but they had some really great hair products in there that you could use. So I have a little girl in the family that I have bought this for. It is like a Dyson Airwrap. It's got the hairdryer section and the curler on there. It's a 3-in-1, and I thought this was really good, and it was £20. So such a good price point as well. So if you're looking for a decent sized present but with a small price tag, this could be something that you look at getting. Obviously figure out what they like as well, because they might already have air wraps and things like that, but it is a really good gift and I'm hoping that she really likes it. And you would have also seen in that video that we did pick up this one for my goddaughter. She has specifically asked for this on her Christmas list to my friend Laura. You've seen Laura on the channel loads of times. She comes on holiday with us, and you'll have seen Ruby on the channel as well. I hope Ruby's not watching this because now she knows. But Ruby specifically put this on her Christmas list, so I said I would pick it up for her. She had a very detailed Christmas list, but I knew what it was when she put it on. I was like, I've seen that, I know what it is, I'll go and get that. So she has got this little curler for Christmas off us, and I think they are really cute presents. If I was a young little girl like that age, I would love stuff like that. Something for probably younger children, but a little bit of crafting always is a good idea, and we have picked up these. These are going to be a Christmas Eve box kind of gift. They were $1.99 or $2.99 from Home Bargains, but it's a paint your own nutcracker, and I just thought they were really cute, really inexpensive, and it's a really good present to put either again as a filler, a stocking, a Christmas Eve box, anything that you're doing. A really good one to get. So as you know, I'm a really big book lover. I've talked about some of the books that I've loved on this channel, so a book is always a good present. Probably not for me unless I specifically tell you which one I want, because I have so many, you'd probably end up buying me the ones that I've got anyway. But I know this person hasn't got these, and I think a self-help book is always really nice. Just make sure you're giving it to the right kind of person, because you don't want them to be insulted. But this book by Mel Robbins I think is incredible. It is the Let Them Theory. I see Mel Robbins on TikTok all the time, and I really just resonate with everything that she says. And I actually can't read self-help books, I have to listen to them, so I downloaded this on Audible. So one, if you're like me and you can't really listen to read self-help books, you can only listen to them, it's a good one to get on Audible. You could also buy someone an Audible credit to get it. But yeah, this one is a really good, so I've bought that for someone who I'm hoping will really enjoy it. And just a couple of other self-help books that I have been recommending myself, or I have listened to or read myself, listened to would be the more like it, is Atomic Habits. I have listened to this one. This is a really good book. This is by James Clear. And then I've not read this yet, but I have been recommended it so many times, and it is The Courage to Be Disliked. So I bought all of these, and because I bought them all at once together on Amazon, I got 5% off. I bought another book as well with it, but yeah, 5% off if you bought so many at the same time. So I bought a few of these, so they will be going to different people for extra like filler presents and stocking stuffers, etc. Another little eye mask. I keep just finding these all over the place. I must have just gone and bought tons, and then I'm finding them. Depending on how much you're wanting to spend on someone, one of these little ordinary gift sets could be really good. This is the Age Support, and it's got the multi-peptide serum, the multi-peptide eye serum, and then the natural moisturising factors. But I am obsessed with the Ordinary. You'll have seen that I use Ordinary products daily. It's pretty much my only skincare that I use now. I might add in the odd different brand, but I pretty much stick to the Ordinary. It's a really good price point for what you get. It's quite inexpensive, I would say. I know they sell it in Selfridges and Sephora, Harvey Nichols, but don't be put off that it's in a very expensive shop setting. It is very inexpensive, especially the fact that you get full ingredients, stuff that skincare specialists recommended, and that's how I got onto it, because my skincare specialist recommended it. And these gift sets are just a really nice way to surprise someone with a nice present, or if there's something specific that you know that they like myself, you might want to create your own little gift set and gift hamper, and you can tend to get them discounted. They sell the Ordinary on Amazon now finally, so that's really good because you can get it prime next day delivery if you want to. But I definitely recommend this as a gift, and it's not that expensive. And the final gift I have here is another skincare brand, which is Sol de Janeiro. I have a little girl in my life who has been asking for this, so I was quite lucky and got this in the Black Friday sale on offer. They are a little bit more pricey for what you get. It's quite a small set, but you can get this a bit more inexpensive. You've got someone that likes the brand and they want to try it out. I actually bought myself one, and I really love the fragrance. The spray is really handy to have in your carrier bag, and the body butter is really nice, and the shower oil. But I thought this was a cute little set. It looks really nice, and if you are on a really tight budget but you wanted to get someone a similar sort of gift, they have them in Home Bargains in a similar sort of packaging. It's obviously different branding because it's their own stuff, but they look exactly the same. The pots are the same, the sprays are the same. Whether they smell the same or not, I don't know, but they were about £4. So if you were on a tight budget, you could pick something up like that. Say if it was for like a younger girl and they're not really that bothered about branding, so you don't want to be spending too much, or if it's someone that you're thinking, I just want to get something nice for, they are just as lovely as the really high branded expensive stuff. But I thought this was really cute, and it was under £30, so it wasn't too expensive, but I am aware that it is a bit more of a pricier item. It is very nice, so if you was looking at spending a little bit more on someone, I definitely recommend this from Sol de Janeiro. And last but definitely not least, if you are looking at getting someone something and thinking that maybe a bottle of alcohol isn't like thoughtful, or a box of chocolates, you're thinking I want to get something along those lines but want to put a bit more thought into it, you could look at a gin making kit. So it's not necessarily giving someone a bottle of alcohol, but say you have a gin lover. This was actually something I won on the raffle, so I don't know where it's from, but I'm sure it'd be somewhere like Home Bargains, B&M. You could pick something up like this. But I saw it and thought, oh my god, I want that. I was looking at the bottle of gin there, and I was like, no, I'm gonna get the gin making kit, because you could like make an activity out of it, you could make a night out of it. It's a little bit more thoughtful, and you can make different drinks with the different flavorings in there. It's got all different ingredients that's in the kit, so they could try different ones out. So instead of just buying them one bottle with one flavor, they've then got maybe a little bit more entertainment, a little bit more things to do in there, and then they can make their own flavors, and it just adds a little bit more thoughtful. Even though you're essentially just buying one thing, it gives them like an activity to look forward to. So I can't wait to make this, and I just think it looks really, really fun. So that is everything that I have bought that are my more inexpensive gifts, and like I said, some of them will be being added to other gifts to fill it out. Some of them will just be individual gifts for people that we don't necessarily spend a lot more money on. I hope maybe I've given you some inspiration for gifts that you can give to teachers, friends, family. And I think we just have to remember the thought of a gift. It's like the thought that you put into it, so it doesn't have to be this elaborate thing. It could be just you put a couple of cheaper items together in a really nice way, and that is the thoughtfulness that goes into it. I'm hoping everybody likes the gifts that we've got them. I certainly would, because a lot of these gifts are stuff that I'm thinking I want to keep for myself, especially those Terry's chocolate oranges. They're going down a treat. I need to get them given out before I eat them all. So that is everything from me today. I really hope you enjoyed this gift video. Make sure you are subscribed for more content from me. Stay tuned for more Vlogmas videos. Make sure you like the video as well, because it really helps the channel out, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!